My YouTube suggested I watch this short Tom Petty thing that was okay live, but then this just shy of an hour terrific late 90s VH1 Storytellers Tom Petty, and that was awesome. Perfect choice for a storyteller music series. He's just so likable, charming, down to earth. It's like a John Prine concert with Tom Petty music. And anyway, so I'm gonna do this because we all have a hard time having empathy one another. This is the same night, October 1st, that it's been revealed. Derp, of course, from a few hours ago, top assistant to President Rump, to now the Rump and the melanoma having coronavirus, and you know, it would be more gratifying, I'm sorry, if it were not October 1st with the election a month away, because I just hope, as I've often said, I hope I'm not right. I don't like being right. I'm right too often about the right things. That I had a theory a while ago, months ago, that the Republicans, find something to make the Rump, recuse isn't the right word, but I'll use it for obvious reasons, from running to back out with enough time. Obviously, if he doesn't back out, this harms his chances even more than his bullying at the debate and everything else. But it's either a chance for him to prove, he already said he and melanoma are going to quarantine, and then use that to brag that they, whatever, retract his horrible statements about it being a Chinese virus, and you know, to make himself look good for taking things more seriously, or to make him not run. And either way, that Pence, who is first of all part of the real establishment of the Republican plan, not to at all really so racial violence so much as to just be greedy Republicans, get more money while the rest of the society doesn't. They have no just inequality, and that is the vitriol that's already harming the Democratic choice for many, because of Kamala being perceived as some sort of either, neither are accurate, neither are good, and it doesn't make sense that liberals, conservatives, moderates seem to be able to take opposite views on the Kamala, that either she was a terrible prosecutor and very not liberal and progressive and very prosecutorial and establishment, or all three of those that I mentioned, liberals, conservatives, and right wingers, at the same time also seem to find ways, some of them, to say the opposite, that she's a very progressive Bernie-esque, and that they hate that because she's a commie or whatever. Neither are true, but point being that while it was, especially after the debate, easy to see how people on the fence or whatever would have found themselves thinking, okay, no, I can't vote for this man who can't even be quiet for 2 minutes. That, will you shut up, man? And the moderator saying, you're not following the rules, be quiet, and he never did. That either the ability to take advantage of this and make himself look good, or just that they make him not run. It's easy to see how people could not choose. They're if they're many of the voters, if they weren't to vote for Rump, if he remains the candidate, are going to be not voting for Rump, not because they're voting for Biden. And most of us would be voting for Biden because he's not Rump. But if they make him resign or he dies in the next week, which at his age and fatness and lack of health, it's a possibility, 10 days, or just the after effects of it more being revealed, of things like brain damage, COVID toe, COVID erections, all these things. Fucking hey, man. But anyway, that Pence, it's harder to see how in the public perception that people would be able to not believe that Pence is a better choice. And that Biden is kind of, there was already there's two old white guys, just like me, that Biden doesn't finish a sentence and that he's old and senile, that picture. Well, Pence doesn't talk. So if they paint that picture, if they do make the rump, either by saying he's dead or that he dies or just making him not run because they could. Anyway, whatever. So here comes 2 of probably just 3. Last night was much more breezy, beautiful fall, and I got to work early tomorrow, but I do want to do 3, and I got cut off because of the wind in the middle of my first karaoke. But anyway, to the present moment. Let me run with you tonight. I'll take you on a moonlight ride. Just someone I used to see, but she don't give a damn for. But let me get to the point. Let's roll the joint and turn the radio out until we long to be proud. You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels to be me. Some people come, people go. Some grow young, some grow old. I woke up in between a memory and a dream. Get to the point, let's roll another joint, let's get on down the road. There's somewhere I let go, and you don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels for you to be steady. My old man was born to rock. He's still trying to beat the clock. Think of me what you will. I've got a little space to fill. To the point, let's roll another joint, let's head down the road. There's somewhere I gotta go. You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. No, you don't know how it feels to be me. You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. No, you don't know how it feels to be me. No, we don't. We do and we don't know how it feels to be one another. And I don't know. Keep fighting a good fight. Do what we can.